Hey Ty. Hey, I'm just wondering, just mentally, it seemed like you guys never really got when they got up, especially late in the game. Did you need to say anything to them, or were they just mentally locked in all day?
They were mentally locked in all day, and it was a total team effort. Having 30 assists, in the game seven, 126 points. Marcus making 7 threes, Terrence Mann in the first half. Luke Kennard coming in making 3 threes. Nico, the way he started the game, and then PG and Kawhi having 19 assists between the two of those guys. It was a total team effort, man. And Reggie coming up big at the end and making some big threes for us. Like I said, it was a total team win. We wanted this moment. It was a great test for us, on making us battle tested going into the second round. So, like I said, it was a great win for us.
Thanks, Roman. We'll go over to Mark Spears.
Congrats, T.
Thanks, Mark.
Wanted to ask you about Marcus, the game he had, what it meant to you guys to get sparked by him for 3-point range.
It meant a lot. We was getting shots all series that we didn't make, and we kept saying time and time again that we're getting great looks versus their zone, versus their man. PG and Kawhi, where they kept attacking, and we got open shots that we just didn't make, Mark. And we just told guys, just trust your work. Trust all the work you put in all season, throughout your career to get here to this point. And like I said, Marcus is the second leading 3-point shooter in the league this year. So we knew he was going to make shots. We just didn't know when. But what a great time to make 23s in Game 7.
Thanks, Mark. We'll go over to Andrew Greif.
Hey, Ty, congrats. On one hand, you have a short turnaround, and this is a pretty taxing series. But do you feel like, having gone through this experience, the ups and downs, coming back from 2 deficits, that this could be a good, almost like a springboard for you guys going into a tough series?
Yeah, I think so. Battle tested, going to 7 games in the first round. Coming out here, winning a game on our home floor, which we didn't play well the first 3 games. But it just shows a lot about our team, about the resilience, about what we've done all season long. Luke Kennard and Terrence Mann, like I said, played in big games this year because of our injuries and guys being out. And those guys to come in, step in, and play the way they did was huge for us.
Thanks, Andrew. We'll go over to Ohm.
Hey, Ty, you said the guys wanted this moment. How did today feel different than the last time you guys were in a Game 7 last year? I mean, how much were they just motivated to kind of get rid of that bad taste out of their mouths from last year?
You have to ask those guys that. But I know it was a tough series for us. Luka put a lot of pressure on us, throughout the course of this series, which we needed. We was able to do some different things defensively that we needed to see and needed to do as well. So we got to get better with that. But last year was last year. We talked about it, when the season started. That's over. And we got to look going forward. We can't keep looking behind at what happened in the bubble. That shit's over. So we got to do what we got to do, keep moving on, and getting ready for the second round.
Ty, was there a moment today that you just kind of knew that these guys had it in them today?
I guess we had a walkthrough, guys was locked in and focused, but we've been all series. We had to make a couple of adjustments after the first 2 games. And we was able to go 4-1 after we made those adjustments. So, those guys have been focused all series long. So, you get down 0-2 on your home floor and then to go into a hostile environment in Dallas where their fans was out of control, and to come back and win 4-1, it just says a lot about our team. So they've been focused throughout the whole series. We had to make some adjustments and go from there.
Thanks. Go over to Law.
Sorry, speaking of focus, that third quarter did not exactly start really great for your team. You had to call a timeout 75 seconds in, giving that 3 up to Hardaway after a bucket. What did you tell your team in that moment, and how were they able to turn it around from there?
No, we just got to take advantage of this opportunity. I said, don't come out and take bad shots. We can't turn the basketball over. And we got to get back in transition. But keep attacking. Don't get enticed by taking the 3-point shots because they're in the zone. We got to get back to attacking the rim, attacking the paint, and then spraying out for open threes if we're open. So just a little, lull coming out, starting that third quarter. But like I said, they got back on track when we called that timeout and kept attacking and kept getting to where we wanted to get to offensively.
Thanks. Go over to Tomer.
Hey, Ty, congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Before game 3, or after game 2, you said you thought Dallas' shooting would come back down to earth. It did. Before today, you said that you think you're finally going to have a good shooting game. You did. I just want to get your thoughts on Utah. What's going to happen there? What are your thoughts on that series as well?
Can we enjoy this one first? But I mean, we know they're a tough team. You know, they made the most threes in the league this year, you know, per game. And Donovan Mitchell, who's a snake of that team. But they just got a great coach in Quinn who does a good job. A lot of movement. Gobert, who's an anchor in the middle. So I'm gonna go look at it today. You know, try to get as much done as I can today and tomorrow, and just kind of go from there. But right now, I haven't had a chance to really lock in on it.
Well, let me ask about Luke Kennard then. He kind of came in, gave you guys a big boost after not playing the first 5 games. What really did you see anything in Game 6 that led you to believe he'd be really successful in those minutes?
Yeah, we knew he was going to make shots, but the biggest thing was concerning was just the defensive part of it was Luka on the floor and how they play. But in Game 6, I saw he had great shows on Luka. He was able to guard Brunson, got a big steal, got on the floor, and got a steal for us to get out in transition. So I knew defensively he wasn't going to be a problem after I saw that in Game 6. And the way we were shooting the basketball, I thought we just needed to insert, another shooter in the lineup, especially with Kawhi and PG drawing so much attention. So Game 7, it was the same thing. And he came out and made 3 threes for us off the bench.
Miriam?
Hey, Ty, congrats, man.
Thank you.
Hey, so obviously you guys aren't looking back, but looking forward, and obviously you have a great challenge in Utah, but you have an ultimate goal beyond that. But what would it mean to you guys to kind of get past that second round, to get to a conference finals, considering this franchise's history?
No, it means a lot to win and keep advancing, and you play this game, you prep all season long to get to this point, to get to the playoffs and produce. So, like I said, first round was a tough series for us. We battle tested now going to Game 7. We know we're going to Utah where they have a great fan base and it's tough to play there. But I think our guys are locked in. I think Dallas really did a great job of preparing us for the next series.
And we'll take one last one from Vincent.
Hey, Ty, when you guys were down 30-11 in Game 3 and you guys took that time out, was there any panic in that atmosphere? You talked about how wild the crowd was. You're down 0-2, they jump on you. Do you think the last maybe week or so has revealed some character about this team? Did you learn some things that maybe you didn't know before all of this? Yeah, a lot of character. And I knew because we showed it all season long when guys were out. But like our coaching staff, we did a great job of just staying poised. Chauncey Billups has done a great job, working with PG and, just because PG's been playing mostly point guard for our team all year. So, just showing him different ways to make different passes, different reads. And, just our coaching staff, Kenny Atkinson with the player development with Luke Kennard and Terrence Mann, those guys getting work in every day. Roy Rogers, Dan Craig, and Brendan O'Connor defensively, just being able to make adjustments, make sure our guys are prepared. And then, Larry Drew, what he does for me offensively has been great. And, of course, Jeremy Castleberry, what he does with Kawhi, and just our approach, I think, every single day of having a workers mentality. I think having a calmness to us, not getting rattled, being poised when things go wrong and things are tough for us. And our coaching staff has done a great job of doing that. So I think when we came to the timeout down 19, we never got rattled. Guys were just saying we got to clean up our mistakes, keep attacking and keep chipping away. And we were able to do that.